Let's turn to Nepal and see what's cooking there. The mysterious death of a journalist has become a watershed moment for the entire Nepalese media. Journalists from various media organizations in this Himalayan republic are coming together to demand justice. Justice for Balram Bania, the assistant editor of one of the most widely read newspapers in Nepal, the Kantipur Daily. He was just 50 years old and he is said to have been somebody who never capitulated to pressure. We shall discuss his quality in a while. For now, I want to focus on the mysterious circumstances surrounding his death. On Monday, the 10th of August, Balram Bania went missing. He went out of contact with his family and office. Initial reports say that he was swept away in a river after falling from a bridge. His body was found on Tuesday, but the identity could not be ascertained immediately. His face was badly damaged. It was only yesterday that the local police confirmed that the body they had discovered was of Balram Bania. The news of his sudden demise took the entire media fraternity in Nepal by surprise. Condolences began pouring in from all sides, and they soon gave way to suspicion and questions. Suspicions on the nature of this death and questions on the alleged reasons behind it. You see, Balram Bania was famous for being one of the most vocal critics of the Chinese regime's influence in Nepal. Of late, he had been publishing a lot of anti-China commentary. On your screen is a front-page story by him that was published on the 10th of June, an extensive report on Chinese encroachment in Nepalese territories. This report created a huge controversy. The Chinese did not take it well. They forced the Nepal government to issue a press release condemning this report. They asked Balram Bania to retract his claims. Well, now the journalist is dead, and the news of his death is spreading like wildfire in Nepal. The focus is back on his anti-China reports and articles. His colleagues and followers are hinting at foul play. The head of the Nepal Press Council, a certain Kishore Shrestha, is at the receiving end of much criticism. He is being accused of not waiting for a police investigation and deliberately declaring this death as suicide induced by alcohol. A number of press unions and journalist organizations are pressing for a fair investigation. This includes the Nepal Press Union, the Federation of Nepali Journalists, the Freedom Forum, and several others. All of them together are asking the Oli government to make public the quote-unquote truth behind the mysterious death of Balram Bania. They say his death could be linked to the stories that he filed against China. And these doubts, let me tell you, are not unfounded. Because China has a history of intimidating and threatening the Nepalese media. Let me give you the most telling example. In February this year, the Chinese embassy in Kathmandu had gone public with a direct attack against the Kathmandu Post. It criticized the newspaper for allegedly smearing the efforts of the Chinese regime in containing the Wuhan virus. The tone of the sharply worded statement was remarkable. Allow me to quote, "Kathmandu Post, with a picture of malicious intention, has deliberately smeared the efforts of the Chinese government. The chief editor has become a parrot of some anti-China forces. The Chinese embassy reserves the right for further action." This is from an embassy, the right for further action. This is how the Chinese embassy dictates terms to the Nepalese media. And now a journalist has died. There's talk of a Chinese hand behind his death. But given the behavior of the Oli government of late, given its growing closeness to China,